Again, we're at the point where you've been given the questions and you've been given an opportunity to look at the questions and answer as many as you can, by the way, depending on time and ability. So looking at these things over here, I want to point out that, this one's a multiple choice question. There's a footnote there, 56. Just briefly with you, the question comes from an SAT, all right? Now, granted, you may look at this and say, I don't understand the question. Language may be the issue, by the way, all right? However, what I'm going to point out over here is that even on a multiple choice exam, by the way, particularly the SAT, you got to be careful guessing, because guessing could go against you. So what I would do is I would carefully read it and then try to make some indication that you know what the answer is by selecting one, all right? Again, I go through the explanation over here and also post a video for you. All right, let me go to number two. Number two, I'm looking at it, and certainly some of the symbols you may not understand, but you've been given some kind of functional relationship. And it said for all x, y that are real numbers, find f of y, all right? So again, there's a little video posted over here, and then there's some work put over here for you. And I certainly go through that with you in the video. And you may want to do that too, by the way, all right? I get it at the end, and I do check it, by the way, all right? Again, I would recommend watching the videos if you can't get these problems. And the videos you're talking about is these videos over here. Another multiple choice, and it's a function, and it says which statement is true, all right? Again, I don't think it's a difficult question, but if you're not aware of what they're asking, it's an impossible question. So again, you may want to look through that, think about it. You may have to review some material, but the bottom line is there is a choice there. That's correct, all right? And again, there's some work put over here for you as well. Again, the work may be not enough for you to understand it. Maybe the video helps, maybe not, all right? You have to look at these things to determine what helps you. This one over solve the equation for x looks relatively simple, by the way. However, looking at the work, I'm going to say, bottom line is it involves some binomial theorem problem. Here's the deal, though. There's a video over there that explains that to you, all right, number 4. There's also a link to a video over here. You may want to click that video over there. It's somebody else doing the problem, by the way. That's what I believe anyway. I can't really remember. This one over here, tough question, all right? What I mean by tough question, look at the footnote. It says it's related to this French mathematician back in 1819. It's a tough question. It appeared in, I believe, in 2 different spots at this point on this Indian entrance exam to an engineering school in India, and also on a U.S. exam, and it's the Putnam exam. I believe it appeared in both places, by the way, all right, on the Indian entrance exam and on this Lowell Putnam mathematics competition exam. It's a good question. You may want to take a look at the video, all right? And that's me working through the problem, by the way, all right? Now, granted, it's not easy. You can see the length of the of my efforts over here. It's pretty lengthy, by the way. But I did get to the end of it. And when I got to the end of it, certainly I put the answer down, and that's what we're aiming for, all right? Now, the work itself may not be enough for you to understand it. However, let me repeat this. Work along with the video may help you understand it, all right? Furthermore, you may want to go on the web and start to search around, maybe for names, maybe go to YouTube and look for that. Maybe you'll see something. Maybe type in YouTube 2005 Putnam exam. Maybe you'll see that in YouTube. Who knows? Maybe somebody else does a better presentation of it. You make that decision, by the way. All right. The only thing I want to point out also, after this over here, is the stage stuff, and I'll get to that next. All right. Thank you.